No more character customization planned in Shadowlands Community Backlash. The World of Warcraft players are furious at Blizzard's customization cutoff. Can't they simply hire one more person for that? Exactly. Okay.
Hey Soul, guess what?
What's up?
I just got hired by the Blizzard to do character customizations.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Oh god, no. Meet that one person who's gonna do appearances because you asked for it. Initial looks on the PTR look very non-Blizzard, but it's fine, says artist who was hired with no experience with the WoW art style. New build introduces nipple density and longer Blood Elf eyebrows. Thanks, Bob. 9.1 full revamp on Nightborn customization only. Artist defends move, saying it's because he would tap that. 9.1.5 full revamp on Mechanome customization only. Artist defends move, saying it's because he'd tap that. 9.2 dubbed the Rule 34 patch, adding male and female sex organs and boob sliders to both genders.
Hey Soul, you want to see what we have so far?
No. Hey, it's Sol, and welcome back to Warcraft Weekly, the show that has more to say about Blizzconline announcements than the announcements themselves did. It's thanks to our beloved subscribers at Twitch and Patreon that all of this is possible, including newcomers. Just kidding, but I love you all anyway. I'm not going to be on cam today, as you can see, because of some eye infection that I got, and you deserve to see me only at my best, even if I'm probably on another browser tab, and I did think of having Bob take over. Unfortunately, he's got something on his face too. His face.
I freaking hate you.
So I kind of lied. I won't have as much to say about BlizzConline today because I've been spreading this throughout the whole freaking week. If you missed any of it, I'm going to have links in the description, and today I'm going to hopefully wrap it up with some final thoughts and reactions and etceteras. BlizzConline happened, and people had been talking about it all week, even though the actual event was condensed to a few short hours, padded with some cinematic repeats and random banter. Like, deep dive my ass, that was a walk down memory lane through BC. Initial reactions to the WoW portion of BlizzConline started out as mixed, as in, oh, that's it? There was no big high-fidelity cinematic and hardly anything on patch 9.1 other than a pirate dragon and Anduin getting all old. Jokes aside, and yeah, that was an attempt at a joke. What Blizzard showed of patch 9.1 is very thin, demonstrating what I would safely guess is what happens when you work from home or live at work. Know what I mean? Because your trauma might vary. And yet I say with confidence that ultimately this year's BlizzConline stayed relatively on course in terms of World of Warcraft news. Remember that this is supposed to be the off year for WoW news, as in there's no announcement of a new expansion. For example, what was in BlizzCon 2018? Yes, there were more cinematics revealed there, but really it was just some bare-bones stuff, including upcoming patch content, the reveal of 8.2 pretty much by name only. The main takeaway from that con was the meat wagon mount if we pre-ordered Warcraft 3 Reforged, and the question of whether or not we have phones. And real quick, what was in BlizzCon 2016? There was the announcement for Legion Patch 7.2, which brought us flying and assaults and the broken shore and, well, what we didn't know, 12 long weeks of waiting for patch 7.2.5, where some would say the real stuff was. The current situation is laid bare though. BlizzConline happened the week of the first build of the 9.05 patch, which illuminates what you get when the timing is not in Blizzard's favor. A single screenshot of Tezavash and Korthia, and without concrete examples of things like anima powers and Torghast, the domination bonus in the upcoming raid, and, well, rewards, 9.1 was a little more than a teaser. And we'll be waiting a while. 9.1 will probably come no sooner than June, making this WoW's slowest rollout of patch content in recent memory. Not like this was intentional, I don't think, but this is where Classic would help fill the gap in case you're done with all the content that you care about, apart from the metric ton of cosmetics to farm for, a subject that I plan on tackling again in a future video. You know how some commenters are like, well, I want Blizz to take their time to release the thing when it's ready. And here we are. The 9.05 patch is being wedged in to pave the way for what we hope to be some bigger changes in 9.1. You asked for this. Okay, some of you asked for this. But back to Blizzconline. I like that it was short and mostly to the point with what they had as little as it was. Imagine if Blizzard tried to really stretch out and bank on their virtual con like a lot of others have during the pandemic. We would have all these breaks to an announcer table for some light commentary over a pre-recording, followed by a word from their sponsors like
Thought Juice Energy Drink. It's gamer bathwater.
And popular mobile game
Raid. Shadow Stories.
In the end, I see this as Blizzard capturing some of the energy of the convention without pretending that they're replicating the experience. But some of that cringe was just...
Tyrion, take flight! Night Fae, let the hunt begin! Necrolords, to war! Vinther,
Don't boo yourself.
party! The world
Really?
has
Vinther, let's party?
since the last BlizzCon.
Oh man, it was just nauseatingly masterful. But what did you think? Was BlizzConline good enough or not? Did we get our money's worth? Get it? Yeah, I mean, because, yeah. There's only a few more notable items that I want to mention before we close off for the week. Burning Crusade Classic, the biggest non-surprise of BlizzCon, risks compromising its own hype with the reveal that each account will be awarded the opportunity to purchase one character boost, which brings a character up to level 58, gives them regular mount speed, and some starting gear. These can only be used on Burning Crusade realms, cannot be used for Blood Elves or Draenei characters, and according to some, this is literally the worst thing in the world. I can agree as far as botting is concerned. A level 58 bot is a lot more capable than a level 1 bot, so we've got to consider how much damage that bot can do to the economy before it's banned. Is it worth sacrificing an account and paying for a boost, which we don't know what that cost is? We probably won't know one way or another if Blizzard's detection will improve before BC Classic's launch, but it sort of seems like it would be easier to set up a sort of trip system that notices a level 58 character beelining it to the usual farming spot. I'm pretty sure that doing a /who58 would be a good place to start. As for players from their front porches who want to spit and rail on lazy players who would opt for a boost on their one character, if they're not buying a boost from Blizzard, then they would end up buying it from a booster. So is this a debate over the principle or boosters protecting their bottom line? Moving on to some smaller items, you remember many moons ago when data miners found indicators that we'd be able to transmog one shoulder off? Word is that it's not confirmed for an imminent release, but it is being worked on. It just won't help if you still have 0 tusks of Manaroth. And it looks like there's going to be a new sort of mandate for soloing old content. 2 expansions is the sweet spot. 2 expansions from the time of release, meaning that maybe not right now, but by the end of Shadowlands we should be able to crush Legion content with whatever gear we get at the time. So what they really mean is that they can procrastinate, they can put this off for like 4 or so years before, say, nerfing the knockback from Mythic Kil'jaeden, and well, that time should be coming soon. Tick-tock, Blizzard, tick-tock, and that's the show. So while we're going to be in a perpetual state of news as we get more 9.0.5 builds and then 9.1 builds, there is going to be a bit of hunkering down. March is just around the corner, and in the coming weeks we hope to see more of these quality of life improvements to classes, covenants, legendaries, and Mythic Plus, from tuning to rewards, and hopefully we'll see a lot more. So I hope you consider subscribing to this channel to stay up to speed on what's going on, and liking this video because you're super swell. I wouldn't mind some well wishes too while I, fix my face, I guess, but I hope to see you next week. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay breezy.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Good job, Liv.
You too, die.
DK buddies, yay!
Yay!
Dick buddies.
Oh.
This dick.
This
Dick! Ah!
Ah!